Every time I wear this shirt, I face a dilemma because I love this shirt, but Victor Hugo did not say this. That was Claude Michael Schonberg when he wrote the musical adaptation. Good morning, Paris vlog. Welcome to day 6 in Paris. So today is a very artsy day because the first part of the day is a walking tour around Montmartre, which is a big artsy place, and, some shopping, free time. And then afterwards, we're going to the Louvre. And I'm so excited to go to the Louvre because I would love to see my favorite painting, Liberty Leading the People, also Mona Lisa, obviously. And it's a huge collection of art in there. I believe I heard that they have 35,000 pieces. So there's no way I'm gonna see all of it. Someone calculated out that if you were to give 60 seconds of attention to every piece in the Louvre, you would be in there for 3 weeks. So I'll do my best with one day. Also, as you may remember, the shower door fell over last night. So I'm gonna have to go to them and explain the situation, I guess. So we got some rainy weather today. Fortunately, I brought my hoodie and an umbrella, so that's good. For breakfast, I got a baguette to go because I was kind of running behind since I had to tell them about the shower situation. So the shuttle hit the road, we drove around through Paris for a bit, and soon enough we arrived in Montmartre. Then we switched from the shuttle to a trolley because a road was barred off for a music event or the Olympics, I don't know. So we had some difficulty getting onto the trolley, but Jonathan Smooth talked our way through it. So we pushed through, and ultimately we arrived at the Basilique des Sacrés-Cœurs. Pulling up to the Basilica. Whoop, whoop. Now, the Basilica was lovely from the outside, but we actually didn't go in. We mostly just used it to establish a meeting spot because it's very distinctive. Then we began walking around and found ourselves at this church where there was actually someone practicing on the organ. This is Saint Denis. He was decapitated for his faith, and it said that he picked up his head after he was decapitated and walked 4 miles to deliver a sermon. We were given full permission to go our separate ways, but I ended up sticking with Jonathan as he guided us around the area, filled us in on some history, some folklore, like the story behind this statue, the man who passes through walls. After walking for a bit, Jonathan led us to Picasso's first studio, where he showed us some various pieces throughout Picasso's lifetime to compare the way that his art developed through the years, which was a very neat thing to see. Cool, so I just branched off from the rest of the group, and now it's alone time. So I'm in this vintage store right now. Just kind of looking around. I'm intrigued by this shirt because it's not like anything I've seen before. It's Italian. I like it. It's just kind of tight. So, I don't know. I'm torn about it. It's interesting. Definitely interesting. I did not actually end up buying anything from the store, but in retrospect, it was probably for the best. I posed for this portrait, which was very neat and was definitely on my bucket list, but it left me with very little time to eat. So I got a crepe for the road, and we hopped back on the shuttle. The shuttle led us to new places to go spend our money, which was awesome. I made very good use of this shopping time. Alright, so I'm back on the shuttle. I've been souvenir shopping. I finally got something for every single member of the family, so Mom, Dad, Brennan, Caroline, and also Olive. Yippee! Honorary sister. Oh wait, we're getting off the shuttle, 1 sec. Also, I sat for a portrait, so I have that, and that's kind of cool. I figured it'd be nice, because I sat for one when I was 8, so 10 years ago, the last time I was in Paris. So it's cool to do it again. And then the artist gave me the case for free when it was supposed to be $5, so that was sweet of him. Or euros, I guess. Someone on the tour asked me who Toulouse-Lautrec was, and I was very happy to have the answer. The secondary expert French historian. Soon enough, though, there was no more time to dilly-dally, because it was time to go to the Louvre. The tour split off into 2 groups, and I was extremely glad to have Jonathan as my tour guide, because Jonathan has taken a lot of art history classes, which really makes the difference when you are looking at these pieces of art, and, you're just kind of left wondering, what is that? Well, Jonathan had a lot of insight to offer that really, really enhanced the experience.
where Leonardo da Vinci is buried.
Then we entered the most crowded room in the Louvre, which I suspect was also Jonathan's least favorite, because he didn't appreciate how people, like, whip out their phones and take pictures of the Mona Lisa, like, just to prove they were at the Louvre, rather than truly appreciating it as a piece of art on the same level as everything else in the Louvre. There was a lot of propaganda for Napoleon, which was kind of funny, but then we approached the painting that I have been wanting to see for years. I usually find it cliche when people say this, but Liberty Leading the People was truly infinitely more beautiful in person than I ever could have imagined. On the way out the door, there was a gift shop, of course, and this beanie was one of my favorite souvenirs that I got on the trip. It's, you know, a red cap, red being the color of revolution. It had the cockade on it. I was a very happy camper. I'm back in the hotel now, but on the way back on the shuttle, it struck me that this week is coming to a close. Tomorrow is my last proper day here. And then I'm gonna have to go home. And I miss my family, don't get me wrong. This has been such a carefree week and has been so much fun. Yeah, I don't want it to end, but all good things must come to an end, I guess. I don't even like French history that much, guys. Like, I don't even like French history that much, guys. France is... Yeah. Anyway, I just had a bunch of downtime. Not a bunch, I had maybe like 30 minutes of downtime, so I started writing Jonathan, our tour guide, a letter, because he's really awesome. And now, Mackenzie, Sam, and I are going to the Place du Pantheon, which I've already been to, but it was so great that I want to go back, so let's go. There really are so many neat sights to see in the Place du Pantheon, like, you know, the University of Paris, the Sorbonne, and Lycées, just neat things. I think that it was even better to walk around with friends. You cheater!
This isn't fair!
You're not even pulling with the second arm.
I am, trust
That was pathetic, oh my god.
Good.
Okay. On the drive back home, I recognized this hospital that a character in Les Miserables worked at. I had no idea that Necker Hospital was still standing. But anyway, after we got home, we settled in and we watched French Drag Race and just had a good night. As you can probably see, I am ready for bed. But yeah, I really enjoyed today. Mackenzie and Sam are on their way back to their rooms now, so, you know. But yeah, we had a great time, and I got to see Liberty Leading the People, which, it was gorgeous. I was just in awe of it, and I wished I could have stayed there longer just looking at it, but yeah, it was just radiant, and I loved seeing it. I enjoyed the Louvre, I enjoyed Montmartre, and all in all, it was a very good day. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get to sleep because I have to wake up early tomorrow to go to Claude Monet's garden. So, oh yeah, also they fixed the shower door, by the way. I went to go tell them about it this morning, and now it's fixed. So, awesome. That being said, I'm gonna head to sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my final day of my Paris installment. Have a good night.